Good afternoon. Welcome to the afternoon experiment. My name is Emanuel Livingston. I am with you for a few minutes. We'll see how it goes. No, I'm with you. I'm with you. We chilling. We together. Welcome to the show. If this is your first time, definitely welcome. Sit back, relax. All I ask is that you say hello to me and maybe tell me where you're checking me out from. If you're in the city of Cincinnati, which is where this show originates, as you can tell by the skyline behind. Now, if you're not from Cincinnati, you probably didn't know that was the Cincinnati skyline. Thumbs. I'm sorry, I forgot. I did the thumbs again. My bad. If you're not from Cincinnati, then you probably didn't know that was the Cincinnati skyline, or not from the area. But yeah, that's the Cincinnati skyline. That's where the show originates from. And if you're from Cincinnati, tell me the neighborhood. If you're from right just outside of Cincinnati, like Fairfield, Hamilton, all the little areas outside of Cincinnati, you can just say that. And if you're from another state, I would love to know the city and state. I would love to know the city and state. That's really all I ask. Now, I give the option. You can call in 513-717-5464, 513-717-KING. That's the number that you can call in and be a part of the show. But I always start off the show, almost always, start off the show saying hello to the people. Because I feel like we're more, we're family. Family in the sense that you can't come over my house. You know what I'm saying? Not that kind of family. Don't just show up at my house. We're not that kind of family. But we family like, we hang out together. Maybe we're really good friends. Family might be overstating it a little bit. Because family, I feel like I could just go over my family house. Like, hey, you didn't tell me you was coming. I know, but I'm here, Yeah. Friends and stuff like that, you call ahead and all that kind of stuff. So, but either way it go, I normally start by saying hello because I love y'all. So, let's get it started. Oh, I got to put the thing up. Robert Willis. Good afternoon. We got my Osha. She's checking in. Happy Friday to you as well. Mike, checking us out from Woodlawn. He's representing Woodlawn. You know that. Got Anthony in the house. Good afternoon, Anthony. Good afternoon. David. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Got Miss Pittsburgh in the house. Good afternoon, Miss Pittsburgh. Good afternoon. Erica. She's representing Reading. Good afternoon, Erica. We got Sabrina in the house. Breenie, that's my sister in case y'all didn't know. She's in the house. Brent, he's representing Dallas, Texas. Good afternoon, Brent. He said we didn't get, I played the intro. I hope everybody saw it. It should have gone out over the air. Let's see. Terry, representing downtown. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Mary in the house, representing White Oak. She says White Oak in the house. I've never heard it said like that. But much love to you as well. Brent, say everybody getting ready to start chanting like anime. I don't know what that means. Let's see. Tria, good afternoon. She's representing Columbia Township. Got Chelsea in the house. Good afternoon, Chelsea. Good afternoon. Let's see. We got Pat. Pat, good afternoon, Pat. Good afternoon. Thank you for checking us out. Brenda, good afternoon. Appreciate you checking us out. McConnell, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Let me see. We got. I see you say that. Now clear my throat. It's less cough, more throat clearing. But I'm still taking my prescription strength Claritin. All of that was just allergies. Lewis, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Sierra, whining about a little earthquake. Get over it. Y'all had a little no, I'm just playing. She's representing Boston. Talk a little bit about the earthquake. David said he's checking in from Westchester. All right. We got Regina. Regina, good afternoon. She's representing Madisonville. Good afternoon. We got Diane representing Gulf Manor. All right. Pat says she's representing Westwood. Phyllis in the house. Phyllis says so serene, this chillaxing backdrop thing. All right. DeAndre says lemon flavored ginger snaps are underrated. Yes, they are. I hadn't had them. I hadn't had them until yesterday. They are delicious. Let's see. Ron, what's up, Ron? Ron's representing Bond Hill. All right. And he says, sorry about yesterday. I'm sorry about what? Nothing to be sorry about. You didn't do anything that bothered me. Pamela. Pamela in the house. Good afternoon, Pamela. She's representing North Avondale. Anthony says, that's effed up. You can come to my house. Unannounced, I can just show up at the house. And I'm just showing up don't just mean, well, you can come. No, that means you going to let me in. Let me chill. Let me go do number 2 in the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? If it's family, I can just show up out of nowhere. Like, hey, I got to use the bathroom. Go ahead. You know what I'm saying? No, you can't just, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I can't pronounce that. Ebadathia. That's the best I got. But thank you for checking us out. Thank you for checking us out. David says, check the phone system. Wow, the phone system seemed to be working. Well, let me refresh. I believe the phone system is working. Tracy, representing Northside. Oh, I'm sorry. It's Northside. Northside. I think that's how you have to say Northside, ain't it? Northside. Tracy representing Northside because it's the kind of really inclusive area of town. Quintano representing Avondale. We got Shahara in the house. She says, happy Friday, TGIF. We made it again. Present, checking in from Bond Hill. All right. Representing Bond Hill. Can't beat that. I know who Anime is. That intro music make me want to start chanting like she did near the end of the movie. Okay. I didn't understand what that meant. Hating on an earthquake is a new level of hateration. I'm just saying it was a little earthquake. No buildings tumbled down or nothing. Y'all was sitting there and it was like, oh, what's that? Okay. Oh, I thought I felt something. Did you feel something? I think I felt something. You felt something? I felt something. You sure you felt something? Hey, did you just feel something? You did? I felt something too. Yeah, I could have sworn. I know I felt something. Okay, it wasn't just me. All right, it was that. We had one of those not too long ago. It was a few years ago. We had one of those. I was like, Raven, did you just feel something? She was like, I think I felt something. You felt something too? Yeah. That ain't nothing. It's a little bitch ass earthquake. Don't mean nothing. Preston, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Preston. DeAndre, good afternoon. Badathia says never heard of lemon ginger snaps. You gotta go check them out. They're like lemon snaps. They're not lemon ginger snaps. They're like lemon snaps. I think I got mine at like Big Lots or something like that. I was in Big Lots. I had to buy iron. My iron went out. So I had to buy iron. I go to Big Lots to look if they got a good iron for cheap. Because, they do closeout. So it'd be the same stuff. It'd just be cheaper. They didn't have the iron I was looking for. I ended up going to Walmart looking for it. And Walmart actually had the iron that I was looking for. I don't remember the name of that iron. It's a particular brand that Mrs. Livingston likes. But the lemon snaps were at Big Lots. Big Lots. Yeah. Let's see. Not number 2. Yes. You go over family. You can do number 2 at family's house. You can. Mary says Black & Decker. No, it's the iron and then the tip gets small. So the tip of the iron is small and then it expands out. And that's kind of their signature design, but I can't think of what it's called right now. But sometimes they have those at Big Lots for really cheap. Let me see. Did we do we got Nat Turner checking in from the west side. Yes, Myosha Rowenta. That's the iron. Mrs. Livingston likes those irons. So that's what I get. Phyllis wants to know, where can I buy some lemon flavored ginger snaps? Again, they're lemon snaps. And I got mine at Big Lots. And they were delicious. I was like, because it said something about I was like, I don't want no spicy lemon cookie, but it wasn't. It was good. Oh, let's see. I think, did I get everybody? Bonita in the house. Good afternoon, Bonita. Good afternoon. Yes, it was a little earthquake. Yeah. It tickled her toes and her little behind. She might have looked at her glass of wine because it was early in the morning. Sierra strikes me a little bit as a wine drinker. Sierra strikes me as a wine drinker. So either she had wine or iced coffee. One of those two. And she looked at it and saw the little ripples in it. And that's how she knew something was shaking. That's it. It wasn't no biggie. Maria, representing North College Hill. All right. DeAndre, I think I might have said DeAndre already. Let me see. Yes, Rowenta. Michael says, good afternoon, Michael. He says, nice to see you back. It's nice to be back. Yes, Rowenta. The Girl Scout lemon cookies are fire. Thanks, Nathaniel Livingston and daughter. Yes. Let me see. Earthquake Friday. You're traumatized. Got to leave work and go home. It was on like the East Coast. So from like New York through Boston, Philadelphia, that region, they got a little tiny bitch ass earthquake. And in that context, bitch is not cussing. I think that's the technical term for that earthquake. If you look it up at the National Institute of Seismological Activity, they rate them, on the Richter scale. And somewhere on the Richter scale, it's a little bitch ass earthquake. It says it, bitch ass earthquake. It's really low. That's what they got. It's a technical term. Don't count as cussing. I was right. Sierra says it's winter in Boston. Of course I had an iced coffee. Yeah. DeAndre says that iron costs $100. No, it was like $39.99. $39.99. You pay no whole lot of money for stuff like that. Oh, let me see. Vanessa, good afternoon, Vanessa. Good afternoon. Appreciate you checking us out. Got Jason in the house. Good afternoon. Says Brent here. I came to talk about that terrible report from yesterday. Can an earthquake be a bitch ass? It's one of the ratings on the Richter scale. I'm just telling the truth. Look it up. If you don't believe me, just go look it up. The ratings on the Richter scale, the lower levels, you got bitch ass, and you got something below that. But it's look it up. You ain't got to take my word for it. Andrea representing Gulf Manor. All right. All right. Diane says, I purchased a Rowenta steamer. Never knew I needed it. The best. I saw those. I thought about getting one. I was like, I don't need no steamer. I need an iron. I need an iron. I better tell ya. I feel I'm butchering the name. Any type of earthquake or tremor should be taken very serious. Earthquakes in places where normally they never have earthquakes. You take, if it's above bitch ass, then you take them serious. Let's see. All right. Now let's get to before I get to something, and Wyatt is still on. So he won't hear what I'm saying, so he can't comment and challenge what I'm saying to be true or not. So I might as well go ahead and say it so that he don't hear it. I hear him talking about women's college basketball. Like, what is the world coming to? Don't nobody care about women's college basketball. Y'all all hyped over this Caitlin Clark chick. First, I wouldn't know her if she knocked on my door selling Girl Scout cookies. I'd be like, ain't you a little old to be selling Girl Scout cookies? What you doing in my neighborhood? Get out of here. I wouldn't, let's say he off. He not off. I still see him. He's sitting right there. He wrapping it up. See, he wiping his face off right now. I'm watching him. But he talking about college basketball, girls, college basketball. So what? So what? Women's basketball was boring and terrible. And okay, they got a little hype for this Caitlin girl. I don't care about her. I don't care about women's college basketball. Now, I do believe it's bad. And then this is where Wyatt and I seem to part ways. I didn't think we would. I'm shocked. If you can't tell by the width of my eyes, I'm shocked that we disagreed on this. I don't think anybody should be getting death threats. Unless you're threatening to kill people, people shouldn't be threatening to kill you. Because she plays basketball and she seems arrogant, maybe in social media. Somehow that warrants death threats. I don't care if you play the back. Look, I don't like LeBron James. Don't like him. But I wouldn't threaten to kill him. I think he's exceptionally arrogant. But I wouldn't threaten to kill him. Nobody. Again, unless you really do something that puts other people's lives in danger, nobody should be getting that. Nobody deserves death threats. So you can dislike the other girl The other girl that they was talking about, Angel, you can dislike her, but and again, I don't watch press conferences and stuff, particularly for sports that I don't watch. I did see a little clip, but I thought she was answering a question. Like some people trying to make it like she just came out at the post-game conference and was like, everybody picking on me. I thought she was answering a question. And if the young lady says she got death threats and she feel like she's been sexualized and all that kind of stuff, I don't know that she deserves that because she's who she is. And I was shocked. I bit my jaw again. I was shocked to hear that there are people who feel like athletes, arrogant athletes, deserve death threats. I was shocked to hear that. Now, as all of y'all know, I've gotten death threats. I've gotten death threats for a long time. Y'all just know about the ones that happen like on air, which is crazy that you would get death threats live on air. But I've gotten death threats for a long time, and I've always thought, this ain't right. This ain't right. Why are you threatening to kill me? And you gotta take that stuff serious. So, you know what I'm saying? My head always, when I'm out and about, I'm always looking. What's going on? Hey, what's up? But Jason says, and I gotta put it up. I'm looking at the comments as they scroll that way when I really should be looking at them this way. You made the suspicious statement. No, I asked a question because he played a clip of a Emanuel Acho. I think that's his name. Acho Emanuel, whatever the dude name is. Some dude basically saying, if you gonna play the villain, if you gonna be an adult, then you gotta take what come with it. But one of the things that she said came with it was she got death threats. And so I asked the question, does she deserve death threats? Because, yeah, the comment was made, oh, if you the villain, you deserve what you get. I'm like, she got death threats. Do she deserve death threats? And the answer was yes. What? What? What world are we in? Oh, he says he wasn't talking to me, but still. What world are we in where people are watching athletes? Again, these are athletes. These are people who, y'all know, I'm trying to be diplomatic. These are people who do some really meaningless task and get paid a whole lot of money for it. Right? Athletes. Ooh, I can hit a ball really far. Here, let me give you a whole lot of money for that. It's athletics. I can run really fast. Ooh, let me pay you for that. It don't really add anything to the world. Not saying that an athlete outside of athletics can't add anything to, well, some would say it adds joy. It adds joy. People get happy watching them. But it don't really add anything to the world. You're an athlete. And because you're an athlete, and you may or may not be arrogant, there are honestly people who feel like you deserve to have your life threatened. Come on. Come on. I don't like LeBron. I don't think he deserved death threats. Does he probably get them? Probably, because people out here is crazy. And it's 2024. You gotta take this stuff serious. You got to. You deserve it. Come on. Come on. So I figured I could get that out while Wyatt was busy. He can't comment back because he didn't hear it. He can't because he didn't hear it. Oh, let me shut that down. I see where the police chief of Cincinnati is talking about there's some parents who they plan on, or if they haven't already, they're charging them with contributing to the delinquency of a minor. And I'm not shocked by this. And I'm torn. I'm torn. Because look, on one hand, I understand the idea that if you got a kid and your kid is just out here wreaking havoc in the streets, doing stuff that they ain't got no business doing, and you've been made aware of it, you're not doing anything to stop it, you may even be encouraging it, and something need to be done. I understand that. But I also feel like, and yes, this is just how I feel. I feel like they gonna start doing this more as payback. Payback? Who they paying back? Hold on. It's payback. It's payback for them two white people who got convicted because their kid was a school shooter. I'm reaching, ain't I? I know I am. But it's how I feel. I'm not stating that this is a fact. I'm telling you how I feel. I feel like, and I told y'all this when it first happened. I said, I feel like they're going to start charging more parents for the actions of their children. Because they're going to be mad because some white parents got charged, and they're going to be like, oh, no. Only people getting charged ain't going to be white people. We going to charge some black people. And I feel like they're going to start charging black kids for crimes. Just kind of as payback. Oh, if they're going to charge white people, oh, we're going to charge some black people. They've opened up the floodgates. Oh, all these people cheering about it. But we'll see how they feel when it's them and their children. Why didn't they do it before? It ain't like nothing that's happening is new. None of this stuff is new. So why wasn't it already happening? It's payback. It's payback. They gonna charge our parents for how our kids act. Well, we gonna charge their parents for how their kids act and see how they like it. I feel like it's payback. Now again, maybe it should have been happening. Maybe it should have been happening. Look, I'm not against if there's a parent who knows that their child is a menace to society. And like I said, they're either unwilling to do anything about it, or they're kind of fostering that as an attitude. I'm not against them people being charged. I think people go overboard with the whole charge to parents thing. Because what I think happens is people see the stuff and people like, I don't know what to do. We don't know what to do. What's the answer? I don't know what's the answer. Charge the parents. It's not always the answer. It's not always the answer. People like to make it like it's always the answer. It's not always the answer. I think sometimes it could be. Sometimes it could be. But some of y'all just everything. Child, the thing said don't walk and he walked. Charge the parents. Like, come on now. Come on now. Charge the parents for that. Yeah, if he was concerned about disrespecting the family name, then he wouldn't be doing it. And that means that he ain't being taught in the home the importance of the family name and the respect that come with the family name. And stop it. Stop it. That's ridiculous and foolish. Some of y'all go overboard with it. But sometimes it's necessary in extreme cases, I think. In extreme cases, I think. Both white and black parents need to be charged. It didn't happen before because they were busy having pity parties for the children. I'm not sure that I agree with that. That's why it didn't happen before. But I think you're going to see it ramped up now, in particular against black parents. I know some of y'all think racism don't exist no more. Just don't exist. That's all in your mind. You just so, and they're just so, and I don't want to look at it. No, racism still exists. You may not like it, and you may not want to think about it, and you may not want to view the world through that lens, but it does still exist. And there are people in positions of power that use that as a factor in why they do some of the things that they do, even now in 2024. So we can pretend that it don't. No, I don't see race. I don't see race. And you don't see what everybody else see then. Because everybody see it. Stephanie says, what is the answer? Nothing prior has worked. Clearly, I don't have the answer. If I had the answer, then it wouldn't be a problem. I would have given the answer a long time ago. There is no answer. There is no answer. And it really comes back to what I was talking about yesterday. Y'all keep pretending like this stuff hasn't always gone on. What's the answer? There is no answer. Young people are always gonna be irresponsible from time to time. Always. Like, is that really what y'all looking for? Y'all looking for a world where young people don't do anything wrong. That's what y'all looking for. A world where fights never happen. Well, y'all don't ever want fights to happen, but y'all think it's okay to issue death threats to athletes because you don't like their Instagram. Come on. Let's see, so you don't have the answer, but you know what's not going to work. Well, yeah, some of it is common sense. Some of it is common sense. You don't have to know the answer to be able to look at something and say, that's not going to solve whatever you perceive the problem to be. Like, I always like math, and I try to keep it simple. 2 + 2 is, if you don't know the answer, but I said 2,742, you like, no. Well, if you don't know the answer, but you know that's not the answer. Yes, because I got common sense. I might not know the answer is 4, but I know the answer ain't 2,742. It's common sense. It's common sense. We see these young people are showing no respect, even if it's being taught in the home. It's not working outside the home. The answer is holding the parents accountable. All right, well, good luck. Good luck. You said in there, even if it's being taught in the home, even if it's being taught in the home, what more do you want a parent to do? If I raise my child to be a respectful child, I teach it in the home. I expect it. And then my child goes out and does something a little disrespectful. Because again, like I said yesterday, when we're talking about the kids downtown, the overwhelming majority of them probably didn't do very much wrong. They were just following a crowd. So those parents should be charged. And then that's going to stop it. That's going to stop kids from getting together and being rebellious. Now, again, I want to be clear about this because, people have selective hearing. Because yesterday I actually got accused of making excuses when my comment was those kids was wrong. So you making excuses. How is saying that they're wrong making excuses? Oh, well, I didn't hear you. Okay. So let me be clear. Yes, if you got parents who they know their children are problems. They aren't doing anything to help fix the problem, and they're maybe even encouraging it, and their child goes out and does something and harms somebody or damages property, those parents should definitely be held responsible. Is it a stronger way to say that so that people really hear it? Because I feel like people not going to hear that. Me saying those parents should definitely be held responsible if they know their child is a menace to society and they don't do anything about it and or encourage it. What's the stronger way to say they should definitely be held accountable? What's a stronger way to say that? Because I want to say it as strongly as I can, because somebody going to say, I didn't say it. I got to cuss. So y'all make me cuss. Y'all want me to cuss. I'm not going to cuss. Hold them motherfuckers responsible. Damn it. Shit. Is that strong enough? Okay. But charging parents just for every little thing, that's not, I'm just telling y'all can believe it is. It's not going to solve y'all talking about a problem that is never gonna be solved. But again, some of this stuff is coming from, it's payback. It's payback. Y'all don't see race. Y'all want to pretend to not see race. Like, oh, I got the, like how they got the glasses where you can look at the eclipse. And y'all got on these glasses where everybody's the same color and y'all don't see race. I don't see race. Is that a white person or a black person? I got on these glasses. I can't tell the difference. Guess what? The white people ain't got them glasses on. They know that person white, that person black. That, oh, you want some of these racial neutral glasses? Hell no, I don't want that shit. Some damn racial neutral glasses out of my face. I need to see what I'm dealing with. White people gonna see it. Y'all don't want to see it. White people see it. Again, I listen to white talk radio as well. And they forever talking about race. And no white person calls in and says, why are we talking about race today? Maybe we shouldn't talk about race. Every once in a while, when they talking about race real bad, they'll say, I don't see color. And then they commence to talking about color. But white people, they rejecting the shit out them glasses. Get those race neutral glasses the hell out of here. I need to know who I'm hiring. I need to know who living next door to me. I need to know who walking in the store with a hoodie on. Shit, if I can't tell if it's a white person or a black person, I might treat them both the same. Y'all run around. I don't know if that was a black person or a white person who did it. I couldn't tell because it doesn't matter in 2024. Race doesn't matter. I'm telling y'all, white people ain't the same as y'all. They not trying to pretend race don't matter. Only y'all. I don't hear white people talking about race all the time. You ain't listening to the stations I'm listening to. Oh, you mean in your regular life, just walking around, walking down the street? Guess what? When I'm around white people for the most part, I'm not just sitting around talking about race. I know you're a white person, I'm a black person. I don't have to do that. Just so tired of looking at everything through these racist. Listen to them. That's the only reason why it frustrates me when I hear black people say, and look, you can feel how you want to feel. I'm not saying you're wrong if you like, hey man, I don't want to view everything as some racial this or racial that. I'm not saying you're wrong, and I'm not saying that that's even bad. I'm just saying white people do. White people do. They talk about it. They see it. They acknowledge it. Why do you think they trying to get rid of history being taught about what it really is? They want to make our children feel bad for being white. No, they want to make your children know what really happened. And guess what? They don't want to be potentially looked at by their children as bad people. So they don't want them to hear about all of that stuff. They gonna hear some of it and we can kind of sugarcoat it. Why do you think they trying to demonize what they call woke culture? Let me tell you what woke culture really is. Stop being nasty to people. For the most part, because of stuff that they can't help. Yeah, stop calling gay people faggots and stuff like that. Y'all thought I wasn't going to say it. I'm not worried about being canceled. You got to be on in order to be canceled. Stop being mean to people. Stop discriminating against people. Stop treating people bad. That's really all woke culture is. Be aware of what you doing, what you saying, and how what you do and say and all that stuff affect other people. That's all it is. That's all it is. Well, I mean, it's a little more. That's the simplified version, but that's all it is. For some of us, yes, hey, stay aware of what's happening. Don't allow yourself to, you go to putting them glasses on, putting my glasses on, put my glasses on, nigga, take them glasses off. Stay woke. You need to be aware of what's going on. Stop trying to put your head in the sand. Be aware of what's happening in the world around you. But they don't want people to be woke. And again, by their definition of woke, it just simply means kind of don't be nasty to everybody. And they've turned it into a bad thing. I remember hearing Barack Obama talking about how he didn't like woke culture. And I'm like, Ian, woke culture got you elected president. They'd have had your biracial ass strung up from a tree if it wasn't for some form of woke culture where it's not okay to call you an Ian or whatever they called biracial people. You benefited from woke culture. I'm seeing The Rock. Dwayne Johnson says endorsing Biden for president in 2020 caused division. And he says that tears me up in my guts. And he's talking about how woke culture bugs him. If it wasn't for woke culture, you'd be an in. You couldn't be who you are now. You would either be playing a pimp in the movie or the criminal or something like that. Barack or The Rock, I actually kind of talked about both of them. Talked about Barack Obama, but right now I'm talking about Dwayne Johnson. There's an article in Variety where he's talking about woke culture bugs him. Today's cancel culture, woke culture, division, etc., that really bugs me. In the spirit of that, you either succumb to that and be what other people want you to be, or you be yourself and be real, and that might make people upset and piss people off. So just try to be okay and not offend people. You're going to offend sometime here and there, but the idea is don't just be out there being offensive just for the sake of being offensive. And people have a problem with that. But at the same time, they think it's okay to issue death threats. Like the world and life is crazy right now. So now you can't do anything that divides people. Everything you do is going to divide people. That's not the key. If you don't want to divide people, then just stop doing whatever. You don't do nothing. And then that's going to divide people. Well, I'm a wrestler. I hate wrestling. I love wrestling. People divided. Stop wrestling. Oh, I'm playing in this movie. I hate that movie. I love that movie. Oh, people divided. Can't do the movie. Say, man, you're taking it too literal. No, he said he endorsed Joe Biden. Some people said, I want to vote for Biden. Some people say, I want to vote for Trump. They're divided, so I'm not going to endorse nobody. That's foolishness. Janice says, to me, woke means being awakened, more sensitive to others and to the world around us. Even though she spelled two with two O's, I don't know why. But I'm going to let it slide because it's Janice. Janice can spell two with two O's when it should only be spelled with one. Because she's my favorite. But I agree with her. I agree with her. No, Sierra. If it was the other way around, she says, I see you definitely woke up on the hater side of the bed. Now, if it was the other way around, Janice be correcting me all the time. Y'all just don't know. All the time she be correcting me. So when I get an opportunity, I gotta get it in. I gotta get it in. Oh. You gotta take advantage of those opportunities. She was probably emphasizing. You don't emphasize by adding another O. She already had capitalized it. That's how you emphasize. You capitalize it. Put an exclamation point, underline it, maybe. You don't misspell it to emphasize it. What is she, Blade? Or Boost, or John Davison, or Bruce Wayne's, or any of the other 12 names that he used? Just misspelling stuff just because. Ooh, I really want to emphasize this. Let me spell it wrong. No! It's not how you do that. Bruce Wayne's or Blade. Blade says, go hater. Look, at least he spelled it right. He spelled go and hater correctly. There's no extra spaces in between. There's no capital letter somewhere where it shouldn't be. So there you go. Blade, getting better. Getting better. What else? What else we got going on? What else we got going on? Because I talked about the kids and stuff yesterday. I didn't really want to, keep it going. I said what I said. It is what it is. It's a fact. It's a fact. It's not going to change. It might change a little bit, but it's not going to stop. It's not an epidemic. How many instances is this now of, say, violence downtown? In the past 3 years, what, like 4? Large groups of people doing violent activities. This is 4 in the last 4 years. That's an epidemic. Okay, maybe 3 of them was this year. Or no, 2 of them was last year, right? 1 this year. 2 last year, 1 this year. And 1 year before, or maybe year before that. 4 instances in the last 4 years. It feels like an epidemic. J.R. Edwards is saying 6. Okay, 6 instances in the past 4 years. I'll give you that. I'm not even going to argue it. 6 in 4 years is an epidemic. But that's what they want you to think. So some of us is playing right along with it, and we thinking it, and we saying it. But things that really ain't that bad. All right, let's see. It's the last hour of the show. He did. And he said 6. Like that made it more valid. He did. But that's why I went with him. Like, okay, 6. Let's say 6. It's a little light today. I didn't plan on even talking about any of that kind of stuff. Well, I did plan on talking about The Rock and the nonsense that he's saying, which is a part of why I don't like him now. I don't like him now. I mean, he's a celebrity, and so he's as a celebrity who wants to appeal to everyone, which I'm not hating on. Look, if I could appeal to everybody, and instead of 76 people watching right now, it was 76 million, I would be like, no division. I don't see race. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's my money. It's my money. But I don't like, it's not real. It's not real. In the real world, some people gonna like you. Some people not. Some people gonna be down with you. Some people not. You're gonna say some stuff that's gonna offend some people. Some people it ain't gonna offend. The idea is, don't try to hurt people, with your actions, with your words, and all of that kind of stuff. Don't try to hurt people. I think that's pretty much the idea that we're talking about. And if you, live your life, I won't say necessarily going out of your way to not offend anybody, but if you just live your life like, I don't want to hurt anybody. It's not my goal. Ooh, I said that. I didn't mean it in a hurtful way. I'm sorry to hurt you. And so the next time, maybe I won't say it that way. Or maybe if you're around and I know it hurts you, I won't say it that way when I know you're around. That might be still something I say because I don't perceive it to be hurtful to most people. But let me grab the phone. Brent.
Is the rumor true?
What is the rumor?
Rumor has it that The Rock is calling out gorgeous Rick Rose for one more match, according to David.
That rumor is not true.
Oh, man.
And I wouldn't wrestle The Rock.
Not even in a hardcore anything goes match where you don't have to wrestle? No,
that would cause division. And, I don't want to cause division. Some people would be for The Rock. Some people would be for me. That's division. I don't want to do anything to cause division.
Oh, now those friends versus friends matches never turn out to be worth anything unless somebody turns at the end. So those are the only time they're going. So you don't like the current rendition or the version of The Rock or what's the deal with that?
I don't care for The Rock as a celebrity.
You don't like Versace Rock?
No. See,
Oh man.
I'm kind of look. I think The Rock grew old with me a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
I'm I can acknowledge, the good promo work and all of that kind of stuff, but
Mm-hmm.
just the fact that, like, not his wrestling persona, but
Right.
him as a celebrity persona is annoying.
Mm-hmm. Okay. The only thing I'm not liking about The Rock now is that he won't stay the bad guy Rock. Every now and then, like he made a kid feel good, and coddled up to the kid. And I don't like my villains to have a heart. I didn't like Thanos when he threw Gamora over the edge and everything to get the Soul Stone because he started crying like a punk. I'm like, come on now, you the villain. You can't have no thug tears and trying to, snap half of the existence of the universe out of existence. That's just crazy. If you're gonna give me a villain like the alien predator in Alien versus Predator Requiem.
I don't mind a layered villain because in reality, probably the worst person that you know of, the worst serial killer that you've ever heard of, had people that he loved and that he didn't want to see harmed. So I don't mind a layered villain.
Well, I guess the only villain that I've accepted and supported him, shedding that one tear was back when Nino Brown and G Money were out on that pier, and G Money dropped down on one knee and said, "C and B," and my brother's keeper. And then Nino kissed him and put that gun to his head. "Yes, I am," and still blew him away. Now that's what I'm talking about right there. That's 1989, 90, freshman year of college. So that movie will always be one of my favorites.
All right.
But yeah, that's the kind of villain I want. Hold up the bridesmaid or the flower girl at the reception when you got the mafia shooting at you to use her as a bulletproof, well, not a bulletproof vest, but use her as protection. That's a villain for you.
Okay.
So I can appreciate that. But yeah, I know LaDonna wants us to talk about WrestleMania, so we're not going to disappoint her. It's time for the wrestling report.
All right.
So we're on tonight too, and Jabroni Jason is finally over in Facebook, the JAYSON dude. So I'm sure he'll call and complain about what I didn't bring up. So I'll let him take care of that because I got contractors at the house. But yeah, let's start down at the bottom of the card. We have Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits, which is Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, versus the Final Testament, which is Karrion Kross, Akam and Razor in a Philadelphia street fight. Who you got?
Well, I don't have anybody, and here's why. And I guess eventually I'll pick somebody, but here's why I don't have anybody. They haven't really done enough to establish Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits as a faction. They don't have a personality. There's nothing there yet. They've done a horrible job. Yeah, they're just there.
They tried to start them out being heels, and then they turn them faces. I'm like, what is this awkward mess? And then they would constantly get beat up every time.
Yeah.
By the tag team and Karrion Kross, which Karrion Kross, they changed him so many times, and you don't know what he is either. So for me, this is just a throwaway match.
Yes.
To give Bobby Lashley a match on the WrestleMania because he didn't have one last year.
And the Final Testament means nothing. It means nothing now. They haven't established them either. They needed to establish both of these factions, determine who they are, what they are. What does that even mean, the Final Testament? Like, I don't even know what the name means. So I don't care who wins. I don't care who loses. But if I had to pick a winner or a loser, if I just have to make a choice, I would go with the Final Testament. It's like flipping a coin in the air. I don't care.
Hmm. Yeah, with this being WrestleMania, and maybe the folks don't know, I forgot to mention that this WrestleMania will be held at what do they call the Eagle Stadium, Financial Field, or
Is
whatever
it
it is.
Lincoln
But it will be
Financial Field, I believe.
all right. So it'll be held at a football stadium, outdoor football stadium. So we'll see if weather will cooperate, because in past WrestleManias it has not, for an outside.
And that's the only reason I will not be in Philadelphia this weekend. Mrs. Livingston, when they first announced, she said, "Do you want tickets? Do you want to go to this?" Because she likes wrestling with me. And I was like, "When is it? April? In Philadelphia? Outside? No, no. It might snow. You know what I'm saying? You never know."
Right.
So I said, "No,
Right.
we'll pass on this one." No.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, in the past, about 7 years ago, when they were here in Dallas, I did take my sons and one of my son's friends, and my best man came up from San Antonio. We went to the one at Jerry's World, which was, just to be there and to be in the atmosphere and everything was absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, but outdoor arena, nah, you can't get me to do that.
Mm-mm.
So yeah, and then I've been to Philly a couple of times on business, and I'm sure everyone will be lying about that Pat's and Geno's, but they need to go to Jim's downtown. That's the steakhouse or the cheesesteak where the locals go to. So that's what I'll say. But back to the card. We have L.A. Knight versus AJ Styles, and I think the last time we saw both of them, where they were doing a vignette to where L.A. Knight rolled up at AJ Styles' house trying to fight him there.
I think
who you got in this one?
I think this one has to go to L.A. Knight. AJ Styles, he got to count the lights for L.A. Knight. L.A. Knight could be. I still don't see what the big deal is with L.A. Knight. I don't like him, and I don't dislike him. He's just there, and other people seem to really like him, and they have to capitalize on that. And if he just keep losing matches, he gonna lose all his steam. L.A. Knight's got to win.
Yeah, he's like a combination of Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock.
That's what they say.
With his persona that he's come up with. But like I said, last year at Royal Rumble down there in San Antonio that I went to, he was super, super over.
Yeah.
He probably got the second biggest pop of the night, which is I was shocked. I didn't know he was that over. But yeah, AJ Styles, arguably the greatest wrestler in the business today, but he's been world champion before. He'll probably eventually be world champion again, but in order to help build stars around that potentially could challenge Roman Reigns again, I agree. You got to give it to LA Knight. Let's see. Next match. Oh, good Lord. You have, for the United States Championship, Logan Paul, and yes, that is social media dude Logan Paul, versus the Viper Randy Orton and Kevin Owens in a triple threat match. So who you got in this one?
They got to take that belt off of. They got to take that belt off of Logan Paul, and so I go ahead, give it to Randy.
Yeah. Randy was out for almost 2 years. He needs to get the belt. Kevin Owens really hasn't done anything since WrestleMania last year, and he's another good worker. But I agree, Logan Paul never should have had the belt this long.
No,
but it's all the entertainment side of it, just to bring outside eyes in to watch it. I'm sure we'll see those rubber brass knuckles appear out of nowhere, because those triple threat matches are essentially no disqualification matches.
Yes.
So I agree with you there. All right. We're rolling down to the end. Women's championship match. You have Io Sky, the champion, versus Bayley. What you got in that one?
Bayley.
Yep.
Yeah, Io Sky, they haven't done anything with her character or anything like that. So they got to put it on Bayley. Bayley's the baby face now. And they can turn anybody heel and have them
Yeah.
challenge her.
Do you think we will have the return of the Bailey buddies, the little inflatable fan buddies? Or
I don't
is she
know.
just
I
going to
don't.
pivot to a whole different persona?
Yeah, I think she's moved beyond that. At least I hope
Mm-hmm.
so.
Yeah. And Io Sky, she's like a female version of Nakamura where she comes to the ring, I guess drunk dancing or whatever you want to call that.
Yeah.
So I've never really, liked her whole character and everything because it just seemed like a reboot and really nothing fresh there. All right, we're down to the last two matches, and one of them we've already talked about a little bit, but the World Heavyweight Championship match, not to be confused with the Universal match, have Seth Rollins, the champion, versus Drew McIntyre.
They owe this to Drew McIntyre, but I don't know if he's going to re-sign. I say take it off of they got to take it off of Seth. So what I think would be a good thing to happen is, I don't care who actually wins the match, but then have Senor Money in the Bank come challenge, win the title. So Senor Money in the Bank walks away with the World Heavyweight title.
I agree, and that gives Seth Rollins a chance to really get his knee taken care of and
Yeah.
take some time off and, pop up right before SummerSlam.
Yeah.
And then the final match for the undisputed, I don't understand why they still call it the undisputed Universal Championship, Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes. Do you think Cody Rhodes finally completes the story and makes his father, the son of a plumber, make him happy looking down on him?
I think Cody Rhodes does, with some interference from The Rock, which allows them to build up for another year, and then you get that Roman Reigns versus The Rock matchup for WrestleMania for the fictional title of Tribal Chief.
Yeah, and hopefully this time, if they do a Tribal Chief match or whatever it was called before, which I was very disappointed when they had Jimmy or Jey Uso versus Roman Reigns, to where it was just basically a no DQ match. You didn't have Alpha, Sika, Rikishi, none of them sitting outside around the ring. That's what I was expecting, almost like a Samoan
lumberjack
match,
yeah.
if you will.
Yeah, and that's really what they should do.
Yep. And goodness, they could even have some coconuts around and pineapples, so you hit each other in the head.
Right.
We'll throw a little. We'll keep Vince happy, even though he's allegedly not doing any of the right, and get the stereotypical roles there.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, but all right. Oh yeah, and Jason wanted to say something about The Rock whooping Cody Rhodes with the belt a couple of weeks ago, but he then again whooped him again and Seth.
Yeah.
With the belt in the ring this past Raw.
Yeah.
So man, that cannot. Well, you're a former wrestler. How does getting whooped with a belt, even if it's a weightlifting belt, how does that feel?
It doesn't feel good. But it's just one of those things where when you wrestle, you do things, it's gonna hurt. You know it's gonna hurt. When someone hits you with a whip, that hurts. No matter how there's no soft way to crack a whip on somebody's back. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
you know it's gonna hurt, but it's all about the people.
Yeah. Now growing up, I got whooped with a regular belt, and I preferred that over Mom getting one of those women's belts, those real thin belts. Because man, them jokers would cut through you, and especially if she got down to your thighs, your hammies. Then you get that little jump going on.
Yes.
And everything. What stayed on the butt, I'm good to go. I know how to, clinch up and brace. But on them legs, you can't do nothing but just take it and try to hoop and holler. So she might have a mercy on you.
Yes.
But yeah. But all right. Well, that's all I got. You enjoy WrestleMania weekend, both nights 1 and 2, and whenever you're on next, we can discuss it. And I'll even open it up to Jason. Feel free to call in. We can squash our beef.
All right.
And I'm sure LaDonna would truly appreciate a second viewpoint
Yes, she
on
would.
wrestling.
Yeah, I hear she loves that.
Yes, yes.
All
All
right,
right, you take
Brent.
it easy. Have a good day.
All right. That's Brent. And I don't, why y'all shocked? Yes, a whip. Yes, a whip. I had gone to and yes, I was a professional wrestler. Gorgeous Rick Rhodes was my name in wrestling. And I was the HVWA World Heavyweight Champion. And everybody wanted the title. And we'd gone to a costume shop. I had gone to a costume shop, and for whatever reason, they had a whip. Now, it wasn't like a real bull whip, but it was so close, like if you, you know what I'm saying? It hurt. And yeah, we had a whip on a pole match. We had chain matches where somebody had taken the chain off of one of the swings at the swing set. And so we had a loose chain. I had some handcuffs. I don't know why I always got handcuffs. I had some handcuffs, and we handcuffed ourselves to the chain. And in a chain match, you use that chain to drag people around. You can hit people with the chain. You can choke people with the chain, all that kind of stuff. None of that stuff feels good. None of that stuff feels good. But you do what you got to do to hold on to your title. David Denise says on Blair. No, not on Blair. Hawaiian Village Wrestling Association. We was at Hawaiian Village. It's HVWA. And I was the HVWA World Heavyweight Champion. I was one half of the tag team champions, off and on. I lost my title, my World Heavyweight title, a few times. Always got it back. And yeah, you choke somebody with... The first time I ever got put in the camel clutch, I thought I was going to die. So when I see people get put in the camel clutch and they don't tap out, I'm like, they not pulling back far enough. That stuff hurt for real. You know what I'm saying? You got to do what you got to do. You got to keep your title. You got to keep your title. But I would not wrestle The Rock. Wouldn't do it. What else? What else we got happening? Anything else? Oh, I didn't have Brent wants to know, did Gorgeous Rick Rhodes have entrance music? We didn't have entrance music. So no. Twin says gorgeous. Absolutely. I hated that you don't know what happened to your HVWA championship belt. I hate it too. I loved those championship belts. Loved it. Or loved them. CK.
Hey, how you doing, Mr. Livingston?
CK, I'm doing good. How are you?
Man, I was just listening to your pro wrestling caller.
All right.
That was pretty good, man. Y'all bringing us to a world we don't know nothing about. All this NFL, Major League Baseball. I say, yeah, this is what you're talking about now. I read the comments from yesterday too. The comments from yesterday when I called.
Okay.
And 92% was blessing and 8% was hate. So I got 92% love, 8% hate. But I just come with the truth. And I was just arguing about the sunglasses when I was telling you about Diddy. I say these white Diddies out here, Vince McMahon, John Dolan, the owner of the Knicks, they doing sexual trafficking. But y'all don't want to talk about that. You had those sunglasses on just 2 days ago. I'm arguing the same. I say, is he stealing my talking points? I was just arguing with you. You like, well, Diddy, he's a super. I'm like, all of them superstars.
What are you
That's
talking
what I'm
about?
saying.
Hold on, I'm confused.
Remember, you were talking about putting the sunglasses on, and I was telling you about all these sunglasses that you was wearing when I was telling you about all these white boys are doing the same thing as Diddy, but they need it. You do understand that America needs an African American villain. See, white people that do the same things, they don't get as much media coverage. You do understand that, right?
Not necessarily. No.
Okay, you do understand Diddy is number one. He's black. John Dolar is the owner of the Knicks. He's a cracker. He's a white person. He's not getting coverage because he's white.
Hold on.
They keep on.
Wait, CK.
Okay.
And so you're saying that the owner of the Knicks is being investigated or has been charged with sex trafficking?
Yes. Vince McMahon, UFC. No, I mean, WWF. He's another sex trafficker. He got his friends literally shitting on women. So I'm saying the media
That was a huge
chooses.
story. That was a huge story, and he got forced out of his own company because of that.
Where's the jail time, sir?
I don't know if they're investigating him for that. I don't know if, they're alleging that actual crimes happened.
Yeah, that's my point. With Diddy, Diddy's going down. Is Diddy going to jail? No, Diddy.
He's
Why
being
ain't no Vince
investigated.
McMahon?
He is being investigated. His house got raided. How do you not talk about that?
No, I'm saying we use these guys like, for example, the Michael Vick. We use him as the poster child for dog fighting. Well, we all knew what it was.
What was it?
A black man being persecuted because of who he is. He was fighting pit bulls. That is not no. Why would you make a media spectacle out of that?
That's a crime.
So what? People committed crimes every day, B. See, I'm saying that white folks do. Okay, I got to leave you with this. Brett Favre stole money from Mississippi food stamps and welfare.
That
Come
was
on,
a
now.
huge story. And then he hung up. That was a huge story. What are you talking about? That was a huge story. Look, let me agree with one thing. I do agree that I believe that the media covers when black celebrities and black people do things more than white celebrities and white people. I do agree with that. But it's not as if they don't cover it at all. And a celebrity is going to get more coverage than a regular person, typically for the same thing. Twin.
What's up, B?
Twin, how you doing?
You sound like you blocking just like your Uncle Lincoln Ware.
Oh my goodness. How am I blocking?
I ain't got nothing to do with it, gorgeous. How you gonna name yourself gorgeous? You should have said something else. I would have said E-Man or something. Lil E or something.
It was gorgeous Rick Rhodes.
And then y'all grown man talking about rap.
Don't be mad that I'm gorgeous. Don't be mad. You could be gorgeous
that's
too,
up to your,
possibly.
That's up to your wife for these cupcakes to judge. I ain't gonna judge. I can care less.
It sounds like you was judging.
No, I can judge. I care less. It's just a nickname,
But
man.
Hold on, if you truly couldn't care less, then you wouldn't have brought it up.
No, it was funny the way you said go. I'm like, gorgeous.
That sound like judgment to me, bro. Sound like you was judging.
Told you extra.
That
CK
sounds like
was
judgment. Don't bring if you truly couldn't care less.
Here we go.
You would not have brought it up. We wouldn't have you would have never said the word gorgeous to me.
I wouldn't call nobody no gorgeous, not a guy or something, man. I had a girl, yeah, but what's up, gorgeous? What
That's what you said to me. You said that.
No, I'm just tripping about your nickname, man. Whatever your name is, just wrestling name, whatever you call yourself. off with that, man. Just keep it off. Hey, look. Hey, CK. I can agree with him, man. I can. They always put the black man out there, but they be quiet on the white man. See, they still talking about Diddy. They only talked about Vincent and the rest of them for a little while, and then they shut up. Then that's how they get out with the black people.
Who's talking about Diddy?
Everybody talking about Diddy.
Everybody like who?
Come on, man. Quit being extra, man. You pissed me off doing that.
Twin, I'm asking a legitimate question.
You know social media, social media, the world, and everybody else, man.
Hold on. For real.
Oh,
I'm asking simple questions. When you turned on the news on Channel 5 today, or whatever news you watch, were they talking about Diddy?
No, they weren't talking about it.
So the people who are talking about Diddy is not the news, it's people like you. So you can't say they keep talking about Diddy. No, you keep talking about Diddy. Y'all keep talking about Diddy.
Look, man, Extra just reported Diddy outside in Miami.
Who?
They took a Extra. What's not Extra? What's that other one called?
That's not the news.
It's a celebrity report, whatever.
He's a celebrity, and they're reporting on him. It's not the news.
So, Extra and what's the other one called? What you call that other one?
I don't know.
Extra and
I don't know, but they're not news.
Entertainment Tonight, ET.
That's
TMZ,
it's about entertainers.
Okay, when they say a big old hurricane flooded Miami and all that, that ain't the news. When they be on Entertainment Tonight, come on, man, wake up, man.
Usually,
that's why I call you.
Hold on. Usually, if Entertainment Tonight is talking about a flood in Miami, they're talking about how the flood in Miami affected entertainers. They're not just reporting the news that there was a flood in Miami. They usually tie it into entertainment.
What about people robbing the banks and all that? What about them reporting, what's that one, Copeland and stuff, taking money from the church? How about that? Clifford Dollar want to
those are celebrities. They're reporting on celebrities.
They still talking about like missing people from Florida, shooting in Florida. It's still the news, right? Come on, man, quit being extra. That's why I say you extra, man. When it come down to you blocking and stuff for them celebrities.
Let me tell you, I reject
about wrestling and stuff
that
and who goes
Entertainment Tonight and Inside Edition is the news. I reject that as the news.
I'm not. See, you extra, man.
That's not being extra.
Make people look stupid. And
that's common sense.
You gotta be smart at the same time, but you're not, man.
It's common sense.
Not. No, ain't no damn common sense.
It is common sense.
You the type of person that's not woke. When they say the definition, you the definition of not being woke.
That's not
y'all
true.
Always try. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You
the
just
people
like Uncle Link.
who are still talking about Diddy, or now if something else comes up about his story, then you'll update it. But yeah, social media is talking about Diddy. Yes, entertainers
about it. TMZ talking about it.
TMZ
so what are you talking
is not the news.
Shit, I don't even drink, but I wish I would go out there and drink today because you acting extra, man. I can't believe. But if I talk about rap, you'll jump on it real quick.
I'm talking about what you talking about.
No, we come back tomorrow. You'll hurry up and answer that question or whatever I say, comment on it. But if I talk about something else, you just, man, you sick, man.
I'm talking about what you talking about.
No, you not, man. No, I'm not, because you talk, well, they don't report it and all stuff. They ain't got to report just like you want them to report. They report it, they talk about it.
But you're not talking about the news.
You're
talking about entertainment reports.
You said what?
You're talking about entertainment reports.
I'm just saying they still talking about them, though. But they ain't bring on Vince McMahon no more, did they? And it's been, 3-4 years ago? That's why he stepped down, because he did the Trump.
No, it ain't been 3-4 years ago.
Yes, the hell it is. Shut up, man. Yes, it is.
No, it haven't. What happened to Vince McMahon? He just stepped down. It ain't even been a year, I don't think, since he stepped down from TKO Holdings.
They've been investigating for the last, 4 years? They just not came out.
You don't even know what you talking about.
No, since you're a wrestling man, where you been at? Why you think he stepped down?
I told you why he stepped down. When did he step down?
It's been about 3-4 years ago when he gave the title. Who he gave to? Triple H. or his
He
daughter,
just
somebody.
stepped down from.
Man, no. You don't even. You say you watch wrestling. You don't even get the whole scoop. You want to know. You get what they tell. But if somebody already know the scoop and everything, and shit, and come to your face with it, then this. That's why I say you
hold on,
extra,
stop.
man.
TK. From the Hollywood Reporter, which again is a entertainment site, Vince McMahon out at WWE. This is January of this year. This is not 3 years ago. January of this year.
Hey, let me ask me when the last time you saw Vince McMahon on wrestling. When the last time you saw him on wrestling?
That's not what we was talking about. Is when the last time he was on wrestling.
When you saw him on wrestling, since you so want to be educated.
Last time I saw him on wrestling was, I believe last year at WrestleMania. Maybe the year before.
You saw him on wrestling.
He wrestled Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Okay, then the allegations was coming about. They was saying on hush, they kept it on the low.
What are we talking about? What are we talking about? You don't know what you're talking about.
I do know what I'm talking about. And since you're trying to be a so-called wrestler, a sports analyst form or whatever, anchor form,
what?
I do know I'm talking about what you call it. He was under investigation. Vincent McMahon. That's what I'm talking about. But they don't talk about it like they talk about Diddy and R. Kelly, Bill Cosby. They still talking about it.
Oh.
But they don't talk about like John Dole and all that. He been on investigation,
Who's
man.
still talking about Bill Cosby? Ain't nobody talking about Bill Cosby no more.
I'm done, man. Cause you actually you don't even evidently you don't even read the report or anything or see the news or anything. Hell with the social media.
What's the last news report that you saw on Bill Cosby?
You have a good day. You have a good weekend. All right, man.
Yeah, you don't want to answer that question because you know you're wrong.
You said what now?
When's the last news report you saw on Bill Cosby?
It was it's been about a month or two, maybe.
What news report did you see on Bill Cosby?
Damn it, it was just about a month ago when there's some more allegations. So what are you talking about? Look it up since you Google and stay on your phone too much.
I'm looking it up right now.
There was some more allegations. I'm like, man, here we go again.
See, November 17th, 2023.
Bam. What's that, a couple of months ago?
November 17th, 2023 is not a couple of months ago.
Well, shit, I know it was close enough. So you think you know everything, Mr. Smart Guy? No, man, you extra, man. That's why I say you extra.
I'm just asking. You talking about they still talking about this?
No, man, you extra, man.
And it would make sense if a new allegation comes out that they're gonna talk about it because it's new. It's new.
They ain't gonna tell y'all the whole scoop, man.
Oh.
They ain't gonna tell you. If somebody from the streets tell y'all think we lying or something.
If a new allegation against Vince McMahon comes out, they'll talk about it because it'll be new.
Oh, Jesus Christ. If somebody tell you, just like when you go to the joint, y'all don't know, the joint people get information before the streets get, you know that?
I'll take your word.
Before entertainment, huh?
I'll take your word for it.
You don't believe me. You just like your uncle. You don't believe when the stuff hits the fan.
I just said I'll take your. What do you want me to say to let you know that I believe you? I said I'll take your word for it.
You ain't want to take it. Your name gorgeous. You ain't gonna take my word. You confused right now.
I just said I'll take your word for it.
No,
now you want me to not believe you?
No, I don't care if you believe me or not, man. Oh. I'm done talking about it, man. Hey, you have a good weekend, man.
You do the same, gorgeous.
And no, that ain't my damn name. My name's Twin. I got name on no damn course. Why the hell would dare somebody call you some damn course? I wish I would, nah. My name's Twin all day. You don't call me this, call me Gene or so. Don't call me no damn course. I'm cool with that, man.
All right, Twin. Have a good
all right,
one.
Man.
Oh, I don't know why me being gorgeous Rick Rose bothers him so. Oh, that's funny to me. All right. What were we talking about? Oh, what else is going on? grab the phone. Key!
Hey, what's going on, Emanuel? How are you?
Key, I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm over here cracking up. Twin is hilarious. Why you calling gorgeous for?
I don't know. No reason.
Is that gonna be your theme song now? You gonna be playing that Mary J. Blige "Good Morning, Gorgeous"?
I never
You gonna be
even
playing
knew.
that now when you
Never
first
even
come
knew
on?
Mary J. Blige had such a song. So no is the
Yeah,
answer.
she got a song. Look it up. You gonna be playing that
No.
when you come before you come on with the shot clock? You gonna be playing that?
No.
Hey, David Heron. Hey, Yo Underwood. Hey, Anthony. Hey. Okay, Emmanuel. Okay, so you got, when you was talking about that wrestling name, when you was talking about it a while back, talking about to your granddaughter, I thought you was talking about a real person. So that was you?
Who?
That's your wrestling name?
Gorgeous Rick Rhodes?
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Okay, because you had me looking that person up. I was like, who is this person? And that was you, huh?
Gorgeous Rick Rhodes, I believe,
Thank
like
you.
6-time
Hey, Brenda.
HVWA
Hey, Tori.
World Heavyweight Wrestling Champion.
Okay, well, put a picture up then. Let me see.
I don't have any pictures.
Now, if you're doing all this wrestling and so proud of it, you got to have a picture now. You're going to make me think you lying. Hey, Jeannie.
You don't have to believe me, but I don't have a picture.
No, because somebody that's wrestling and all the stuff you was talking about, they be like trying to get wrestling photos and poses and stuff. So I want to see a picture.
I don't know what to say to you.
What about a video?
I don't have a picture and I don't have a video.
What?
But I know what happened.
Okay, well, what was your outfit then?
Probably just some shorts and a t-shirt.
Okay, shorts and a
Jeans
t-shirt. It
and a
don't
t-shirt.
sound like no wrestling gear to
we
me.
just went out and wrestled.
So you talking about neighborhood wrestling, like wrestling around, like fighting, basically.
HVWA.
Brent said he got a picture.
Pretty silly.
He probably talking about ravishing Rick Rude.
I'm talking about Gorgeous Rick Rhodes. Look.
Now, why did you come up with that name? Where did you get that name from? Was that a name you liked or something?
That was a combination of my 3 favorite wrestlers at the time.
Oh, okay. Okay, who was that?
Gorgeous Jimmy Garvin, Ric Flair, and Dusty Rhodes.
Oh, okay. Okay. All righty. Well, yeah, I was just calling to say, hey, I ain't want nothing. Just wanted to get in on it because I had to call. Because, like I said, you had me cracking up when you called him gorgeous. I was like, oh man. But, yeah, look that song up. Good Morning, Gorgeous.
I'll pass. I'm not a Mary J. Blige fan. I really don't think
know.
she can sing at all.
Yeah, like, I'm not live, like on the albums, but not like, she's got better since she's got off like drugs and drinking and stuff. She can hold a note now, but back when she was going through it, it was like not live, but on the albums. I like her on the albums.
Okay.
Okay, and then did you hear, Emanuel? You know you was talking about like a rib place. I heard We Do Barbecue back open.
Yeah, I went up there not too long ago and got me some turkey tips.
Oh, okay. Did they taste the same?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I ain't hear you talking about it, so I ain't know.
Yeah, I
if you
think
knew they was
that
open.
so far, those are the only turkey tips in Cincinnati that I actually like.
I know.
I've
'cause
been
I
to
know
a
how
few
you went
other
off when they
places.
closed.
Yeah,
I
I've been to
know.
a few other places that talk about their turkey tips, and they were not delicious. But We Do
I know.
barbecues were good.
I know, because when they closed, I know you had it went off about it. Was like they was good. So when I heard that, because I heard the promo on the radio, I was like, oh, I got to let man, you know, his place back open. But you already done been up there, huh?
Yeah. Hey, Key.
Yes.
B-Rab. And this ain't me. I ain't trying to do nothing. But B-Rab seems to have some interest in talking to you.
What did he say? He said something about put up a picture.
Well, yeah, he's
say?
asking about, just asking
Well,
information about
put
you.
up if she let me call her. What do you say? He gonna put a picture up, or he want you to put a picture
He
up?
said, hold on, everything that I see that he said is, Key, let me get your number. I want to take you on a date. And he told me to say that I'll put a picture up if you let him call you. He's on YouTube, by the way.
Do he got a picture up?
He does.
Oh, okay. He on YouTube. Do you know him?
I mean, I don't know him personally. Like, I ain't never
Everybody shooting their shot, huh?
been at his house or nothing.
Okay. What is it about Key that everybody shooting their shot, Emmanuel?
You sound like you might have your head on straight.
I do.
And you sound like a pleasant woman.
Somebody, Mike T said she sleep. Mike, this is my voice, Mike. Yep. Ever since when I was younger, I had to have a surgery, and it changed my voice. So nope, this is my voice. I'm not sleepy. That's just how my full voice sounds.
And every once in a while, when I tell you like shut up, you shut up. So you sound like you could, be submissive.
You a hot mess. Hey, man, you be quiet. What you mean every time you tell me to shut up? You don't be telling me to shut up.
Nah, I just threw that one in there, but just to have
I
something.
know. You get me confused with Twin. Twin, the one Twin, you rubbing off on him. He's telling people to shut up now because you told him to shut up.
But no, you sound like a believe it or not, most men, all they really want is, I mean, sure, we want an attractive woman, but more than anything, you want a pleasant person who's gonna add to your life something good and not drama. That's really all men want, and you kind of come off as that. Like, yeah, we could talk, we could laugh, we could go out, we could have fun, and she ain't gonna bring no whole lot of drama.
Yeah, because I don't be. Remember I told you when I be calling, like a lot of the stuff I be saying on here, y'all, when people be thinking it's like all serious when I be talking, I just be doing, like, I like to laugh. This world is just crazy. It's so negative and draining. It's too much sadness in the world. So when I call in, I be like trying to get a laugh from y'all, and then I be trying to get make y'all laugh as well because, you know, it's just crazy. Like,
but that's why everybody be trying to holler at you. That's why everybody be trying to holler at you, because you sound pleasant.
Okay, well, okay, all right.
And feminine. You sound feminine. Men don't like exceptionally masculine women.
Okay.
So you sound like a woman. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah, I am woman. Hear me roar.
Well, B-Rab, he want to get that holler.
Okay. And he the bus driver, right?
I don't know.
I thought he was the bus driver.
B-Rab.
I probably
no, he don't hear. B-Rab, are you a bus driver?
I probably already seen him.
Well, hold on. Let him answer the question before you go, because he'll answer. He don't hear. Are you a bus driver, B-Rab? And see, he'll tell us where you won't tell us nothing. Like, we don't even know your real age. But
cool. Yeah, I know, because like I said, people is nuts. People is nuts out here or whatever, so it's all in fun. Like I said, I wouldn't. These days, I'm leery of people, especially how these comments be going. It's like, Dad, these people is nuts. So to see these, so I don't know if people is like not really like this for real, and they just putting on for the YouTube and Facebook, or is this truly their thoughts and they truly nuts like this? So who knows? But nah, I'm good. Thanks for the compliment, but I'm good.
Well, I don't know. He didn't respond as to whether or not he a bus driver. Do you like Red Lobster?
You're a hot mess.
Y'all can say what y'all want to say.
No, because I remember when you was talking about Red Lobster.
Red Lobster is the hookup.
You talking about, you get Red Lobster, you get to this and get to that, and then you talking about, so you start talking about the shea butter and
shea butter and some peppermint soap.
Yeah, see, you a hot mess. Ain't nobody gonna be having me them
cheddar biscuits, a good Admiral's Feast, some shea butter and peppermint soap.
Ain't nobody.
It'll be over for you. It'll be
over for you. Ain't nobody doing
none
of that. Especially not quickly. Quickly, no.
I noticed though.
What you sound for real? Twin, be quiet until you tend to your baby.
I noticed though you didn't answer if you like that Red Lobster though.
I only had, believe it or not, I only had like Red Lobster like maybe like once or twice. I never tried like a lobster, so I don't. It was okay when I had like once or twice. This was like years ago though. But they ain't getting no Red Lobster and getting no happy ending if that's what you're talking about.
Oh, people ain't, you know what I'm saying? People
Yeah,
ain't,
they is.
people
They
ain't
is.
expecting that.
They is thinking that. I be seeing these comments. These people's a hot mess.
Nah. Oh, B-Rap said, yeah, he is the bus driver.
Okay, because I thought he was telling you that.
Yeah, he is the bus driver.
Currently a bus driver or used to be?
Well, he said, yes, I am, so he didn't say.
Okay,
You
so
know.
I probably done seen them before. He probably didn't even know that was me.
Oh, you be on the bus?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, because I be scoping out different stuff.
Okay.
I be exploring different stuff.
Well, he on YouTube, you on YouTube. You know, y'all can send each other messages.
No,
I ain't getting in the middle of it.
I ain't either.
Shoot her a message on you. What's your name on YouTube?
I ain't telling you.
Oh my goodness.
You're gonna have everybody coming.
Well, look up B-Rap and maybe just say hi.
Okay, maybe.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Oh, by the way, he said he don't like Red Lobster, so he might not be the one.
Oh, okay. Well, you the one brought up Red Lobster, so it wasn't me, B-Rad. What's your real name?
Ask him on YouTube. He'll tell you.
Okay. What's that? I'm tricking off. I need some. Oh, do you see Twin? Twin is a hot mess. Y'all a hot mess. All right, I'm going to get out the phone so somebody else can call in.
All right.
All right, man, you have a good weekend, okay? What you doing on Monday? You going to be out looking at the clips?
Oh, I might. Because
You got glasses?
my daughter just texted me earlier today and asked me about taking this little baby out to see the eclipse. Because her school, they not going to let the kids outside. So they won't be able to see it. So she asked me about taking her. So I might not be on Monday. So I might end up taking the little baby to see the eclipse.
Oh, okay. Why you can't go live from the eclipse?
I might.
Yeah, go live.
I might.
Okay, Dante talking about she's quite strange. Who are you talking about?
I don't know.
Okay, it can't be me. You better tell him.
All right.
Because I ain't did nothing strange, have I?
I'm going to say no, because that's the safe answer.
Oh, I mean, what did I do that was strange?
I didn't say you did anything strange.
Right, that's why I'm confused. I'm just answering questions.
You are just answering questions.
Okay, Emanuel, get it together.
All right.
Okay, you got quiet. What happened?
Nothing. You said get it together. I had to take a minute and get it together.
Okay. All right, everybody. Somebody else call in because Emanuel, I think, trying to ease his way off the phone. So somebody call in since he might not be on Monday.
Oh, my time is almost up, and I'm out of here at 5. I got actually got a couple orders today. I don't have to do them today, but I got to get some stuff together. So yeah, I'm out of here at 5. So.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I think I know who that is. That's that guy that called Lincoln and was kind of talking kind of slick. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, Dante, you don't. I'm just, like I said, I just like to let people laugh, and I like to laugh and joke around and stuff, and not take stuff too seriously. So,
Yeah,
if that's
you
then,
all right with me?
Right. That's what I was about to say. If that's him, then I might want to tune out when I call in or whatever. Who knows? All right, Stephanie Hatt, you have a good one. All right, everybody, enjoy your weekend. Okay, be safe.
All right, Key.
All right. Bye.
All right, that was Key. Yeah, whatever, Sierra. It's 6 o'clock. If that's what you say, I don't know what whatever time zone is just east of us, but yeah, 6 o'clock daytime. B-Rap, you might be messing up. She don't like stuff like that. He said he'll let her ride for free. I know you're talking about the bus, but yeah, she don't really like stuff like that. Let me see. Anything else? Anything else? All hearts and minds are clear? Oh, hold on. I got like 5 minutes. I will entertain any questions for 5 minutes. It's been a minute since I did this, but I will entertain questions for 5 minutes. That's just, if you don't have a question, don't ask a question. You don't have to. And I can just leave a little early. But I will entertain any questions for 5 minutes. I mean, any questions about anything. My should say she about to open up a bottle of Chardonnay. All right, well, and you gonna drink that whole bottle, ain't you? Gun club. You miss being on the radio? No, not really. Like I'm cool on not being on the radio. It was fun, but it was never really just something that I wanted to do. I like not having the pressure of having to be on top of everything all the time. So, yeah. No, I'm cool not being on there. Why do you hate us? I love y'all. I love y'all. Are you performing this weekend? No, not performing this weekend. Who's winning, Jimmy versus Jay? With the one that's on Monday night. Main event. I don't know which one. The blue one that says Yeet. He's winning. I don't know him apart. Do you believe Lincoln's story about the elephant and the tree? I missed it. I didn't hear Lincoln's story about the elephant in the tree. So, I don't know. I typically believe his stories, even though I know him to be a dishonest person when he wants to be. But I typically believe his stories. TikTok player shirts. Okay, let me work on that. I mean, I know I said that I would have the store up, and then, you know, how things happen, but I'll let y'all know when the store is up, but it will be soon. And like, you know, I have this shirt, and there, hold on, and on the back, I don't know if y'all can see that. So I got this shirt. I got the shirt with the afternoon experiment, the element shirt, and a couple more shirts that I'll have on there in the store that y'all can get with if y'all want to. I saw the question about the gun club. All I could do is laugh because I don't know when that's going to happen. Is Lincoln still mad at you? I presume he is. But I don't really know. He did not like me telling the truth. Will Damian Priest ever cash in? I believe Damian Priest is going to cash in the briefcase at WrestleMania. Whoever wins, Seth and the Scottish guy, I don't know why I can't remember his name right now, Drew, and I believe he'll win the title at WrestleMania. Have you seen any new audits? Lately, the only audits I've been watching is Jeff Gray, the God bless the homeless vet guy. And I did see one audit. I can't remember who it was. But, man, I want people to learn the law. You can't dictate whether or not I record you in public. Dude, slap the hell out of the dude's camera. I'm tired of seeing that. And I'm tired of these guys being okay with it. Like, oh, I'll give him the opportunity to apologize. Time is over for that, auditors. They need to start pressing charges. Twin says, what's Key's profile name? I don't know. Have I made up with Lincoln? I'm not mad at Lincoln. Lincoln is mad at me. So, I told the truth. I stand by the truth that I told. And he didn't like it. So, I think he's still mad about it. If he is, he is. If he ain't, he ain't. Can I do a Lincoln impression? No, I don't do a Lincoln impression. what kind of orders do you have to fill? I got a couple small orders to fill. I mean, I don't want to necessarily say who they are because, people be cutthroat. And people come, my understanding is, if I said, this company wants me to make them a small order of shirts, they'll contact them and be like, well, how much is he charging you? I charge you less. I don't nobody need all that. So, but I do have two paying orders, I guess I should say, and a couple of things that I'm doing for a few people. I love it when you show us your titties. You a freak. You a freak. Anthony said, we don't want that doodle brown color. This is my color. For the most part, everything on there going to be black, white. You might get like a navy blue or something like that. I might have some other color options, but I love this color. I love this color. You ain't got to like it. I love it. Do you care if he's still mad at you? Not even a little bit. Do you do consulting? Consulting about what? If you got questions about something, I'll answer your questions. But I've never done any consulting. But if you got questions, you want to, I have had a few people like, hey, what equipment do you use? And blah, 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 blah. And I typically tell them. Now, I have to say, I kind of left Tina hanging a little bit because I told her I would do something. And then something came up. Things be coming up in my world. And then something came up and I couldn't get there. Well, not get there because I wasn't meeting her. But I couldn't reach out to her when I was supposed to because I believe we was in the middle of finalizing the show, Gospel Superfest. And so I called her and I told her, I can't holler at you today, but I'll holler at you tomorrow. And I think she was a little perturbed and she was like, just forget it. And I was like, I don't want to just forget it. I got you. And she was like, nah, just forget it. Well, I'll reach out to her again. But yeah. But if you got questions, I'll answer your questions. Play it. I don't have it queued up. I'll be watching YouTube upstairs. Let's see. Have you ever heard of Kyle Smith? I don't think so. Who is Kyle Smith? Do I have a website? I will really soon. I'm putting it together as we speak. Well, that's not true. As we speak, I'm doing this. But when I say as we speak, hopefully really, really soon. Like sooner than you think soon. When you going to have Dave Stinger on your show? I don't know. That brother is hard to get up with. Do a good job and you will get more orders. Good luck. Thank you. I try to always do a good job. I actually had a guy order some shirts and I printed them. Mrs. Livingston said that they looked fine. She was like, that's a nice print. It was something about the print that threw me off. And I was like, I don't like it. So I got in touch with him because it's just a shirt that he saw that I had done. And I was like, I can't give that shirt. I did the shirt. I showed him a picture of the shirt. He was like, the shirt looked fine. I was like, and I was pointing out the stuff that was wrong with the shirt. And he was like, I don't see any of that stuff you're saying. So I was like, I'll get it to you next week because I see him on Sundays. So I was like, I'll get it to you next week and it'll be right. And he was like, okay, that's cool. So yeah, I always try to do a good job. Anything that come up out of here, I want to be good. Will you donate to my Chris Brown concert ticket fund? Probably not, because Chris Brown, he be beating women. And I can't, you going to see him is putting money in his pocket and influence so that he can get more women so that he can beat them. And I love you more than that. So I love you so much that I will not give you money to go see Chris Brown. What truth did you tell? Just that he had people calling corporate trying to get me fired, which is 100% true. 100% true. Donnie and Chuck. He had them calling in, and his plan was to get me fired. It backfired on him actually a little bit, and he lost his endorsement with Queen City Sausage, because they was calling Queen City Sausage saying that I said I don't let pink people on the air. I'm like, nobody says that but Black Lion. Nobody says that. So, yeah. But he didn't like me telling the truth. I want to make an order. Well, hit me up. Hit me up. Do you stay untouched with Raven? I'm not 100% sure what that means, so I'll answer it this way. Do I stay in touch with Raven? Yeah, we talk every once in a while. Have I ever touched Raven in like a sexual way? No, never. So I'm not sure what you were asking, but hopefully I answered it. I love that tan brown color. I like this color. Yeah. When I'm out and about, people be asking me, oh, where can I get, so other people like it. Fame. Hold on. His name is the Kyle Smith. Okay. Can I trust you with my credit card information if I order from you? It's like going to any other website. I'm setting up a website. I don't process like when you go to Amazon and you buy something from a store on Amazon, that particular store, they don't process, like they don't have your credit card information. There's only a few credit card, well, there's a few credit card processing companies. So I'll be, have the credit card processing company on the website. Like if you go to shopnba.com or, Amazon, and like you pay with PayPal or something like that, I don't get your credit card information. Myosha.
You know why I asked you that question.
I have no idea why you asked me that question. Because you're rich and you don't want me dabbling in your riches?
You'll be all, okay, she only ordered 2 T-shirts, but I'm about to take $20,000 off her credit card. That's why I asked.
That would be fraud. I'm not a fraudulent person.
You're not above fraud when it comes to me.
I'm 100% above fraud when it comes to you.
You'd rip me off.
No, I wouldn't. Even though you're rich.
You wouldn't rip me off.
No, you earned your riches. I want you to keep them.
Aw, you are a good friend. I really appreciate that. But for real, you got to let us know when you get the website up, because I would order from you.
I will. I'll let y'all know.
All right. Have a good weekend.
You do the same.
Bye.
All right. That was rich ass Myosha talking about somebody that rip her off. I'll never do that. What is your brother's nickname? I don't think that I understand the question. Do you build websites? I don't build websites, but the thing that I'm using, it's easy to build a website. So technically, I guess yes, but no. I don't build websites, but they got all these pre-made templates and stuff like that, and then you just make adjustments off of those. It's not as complicated as it sounds. Michael says, you not answer my question. Okay, I don't know what that means. Let your niece go see the light skin. Well, I'm not stopping her. Let me see. Any more questions? Can you give me money then? I won't use it for the concert. Oh, that's funny. How long does Chris Brown have to suffer? Just asking. He keep doing stuff. I read something about where he did something to somebody else not too long ago. Lincoln was jealous of you. I don't think he was jealous of me. Even though people keep saying I'm jealous of Lincoln, I don't even know exactly what that means. Like, what would I be jealous of? I don't understand. I don't think he was jealous. He was more mad at me because I required more of him probably than anybody else has ever required of him. And so, he gets mad and vindictive. And so that was his way of, well, if I can just get rid of him. But I don't know. He did feel, and people like to mock me when I say this, but it's the same way that I can tell that he's feeling a little threatened by Raven. So he did feel a little threatened, but he does that. I remember when Nate was there, he felt threatened by Nate. Like he gets to these things, and I'm like, dude, you like 80 effing years old. And Raven got a little show on the weekend, no disrespect, but she know what I mean. She got a little show on the weekend. She's not a threat to take your spot. You 80 fucking years old. Be confident. You've been there for a minute. Your job is pretty secure. There's no reason for you to be trying to take out the competition. So it was a little bit of that, but I think it was more just he's kind of petty and vindictive when he wants to be. So I think that was what it was. You wear it well. The brown color looks rich. So thank you. I like the color. It's a nice color. I will not get a fire stick. There are no boundaries on your hate today. What hate? What hate? So that's why Lincoln don't say nothing about Queen City Sausage. Yeah, they called and they was lying about the stuff I was doing to white people. And so Queen City Sausage canceled the endorsement. And all I could say to him was, you brought that on yourself. Because you had those people. And I told him, you can't sick a mad dog on somebody and you in the same vicinity. The dog is a mad dog. He might turn around and attack you. And that's what happened. You let mad dogs loose, and they came and bit you in the ass. So, yeah, he lost that endorsement, and it was by his own hand. Sounds like Lincoln is just a bad person. He's not a bad person unless you cross him. If you his friend, he's 112% in your corner. If you nobody, if you his fan, he loves you. Now, if you're not his fan, like if you know him and you're not a fan of his, then he got a problem with you. Other than that, Lincoln's a good dude. Lincoln's a good dude. He is. He's a good dude. He is very insecure. And yes, he's been on 1,000 years. I don't know why he acts like that. I have no idea. I have no idea why he's like that. None. If them Yankees tell Kathy Hughes go young, Lincoln would have to retire. But he almost 80 years old. It's time. If they tell you to retire at 80, just go ahead and retire. You 80. You know what I'm saying? You 80. You 80 fucking years old. Just go ahead, retire, and enjoy your next however many years. And that's not being anti-80. I'm very pro-80. If I make it to 80, cool. But you done did your stuff. You 80. At some point, somebody else got to come up. You know what I'm saying? At some point. Rob Williams on Channel 19 just said he recently married and he called his spouse his husband. Interesting. I always thought he was gay. I mean, I always kind of thought he was. So, I mean, you know, hey, if he happy, he happy. That's his personal life. I don't really care all that much. That's Black Lion calling people that. Right. Right. Like, for a long time, white people thought that black people called white people whitey. And I remember another person complaining about me, talking about I called him whitey. Like, no, you can't get on the air, whitey. Like, black people don't call. Y'all hear something and think that's what black people say. But you say that to a black person, they know you making shit up. Because they know black people don't call white people, look at all those whiteys. That don't even sound right. But that was what they said, I said. And it's like, come on. He said, I said, look at those whiteys. Do that sound like something a black person would say? They like, no. Right. They making shit up. Somebody calling him right now. You can best believe it. You can best believe it. Marquetta.
Yeah. I thought you said you was getting off at 5 o'clock.
I did. I'm about to get off.
You love your audience. You got a good camaraderie with your audience.
Well, I said I was going to answer questions, so I was trying to breeze through and get all the questions in.
I just had to put my 2 cents in on Mr. Ware. You can, and I think it was, who was it? It was Brother Dwight years ago. He showed us the article, I want to say it was WVXU, or it was the Inquirer had wrote that somebody had paid Mr. Ware like $6,000 or less to push a certain talking point. Do you remember that?
Yes.
And the talking point wasn't necessarily in the best interest of the black people in his audience.
That
But,
was when he was pushing
you know,
for the stadiums.
Child. So when I hear him, and I used to call in, it was because I heard a certain narrative coming from that brother. Everything from get the shot, shingles shot, get the pox vaccine shot, whatever shot it was, he would always push a shot. Somebody's paying that. Somebody's paying for that voice. So I wouldn't retire either if people are pushing me. And he has a very loyal following as well.
Yeah.
People will, you said people was sending you death threats. Do you know how many people I had to block from Facebook after he called himself out in my Facebook page? Hello?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, but I could imagine.
I mean, the talk show circuit in Cincinnati, it needs to be opened up a little more, I guess, because he is like our only mainstream voice, and he old, and so he don't resonate with people. He talk about AARP type stuff, and his political views are antiquated and outdated. And if you say something about it, you somehow the bad guy. But that ninja called my 90-something-year-old grandmother. He never called her again. And his mother and my grandmother used to be best friends. So she's been knowing him since he was born. But in order to kind of get at me, he called her to check me about calling him. And ain't called her since. Ain't called that lady since. He don't call to say how she doing, nothing. Didn't go to her husband's funeral, nothing. I do not like him. I've said that. Phew.
All right.
What you doing for the eclipse? Do you expect the world to end?
I don't expect the world to end. I might take the little baby somewhere to go watch it, look at it.
And what do you expect to happen? I mean, do you have any anticipation? Like it's been a few China had an earthquake, New York and New Jersey had an earthquake today. I hear people on Twitter saying it's going to be a sacrifice of a red heifer from Israel. Do you think anything biblical might pop off? Have your church gave out any guidance?
The moon is gonna pass in front of the sun, and that's gonna be that, and then everybody gonna drive back home.
Yeah, I agree. And I wanted to tell you, have you tried freewebstore.com?
No, I haven't.
Look up freewebstore.com. They allow you an e-commerce site without charging you for it, and only thing you got to buy is a .com. So it's just like Wix or any other website that you got out there, and you can build that without putting a lot of money into it. Same thing, you can morph everything like you do Shopify and the TikTok shop. I wish you luck. You know, the T-shirt game, the screen printing industry, whatever, is profit. As long as you stick with their monthly holidays, what's coming up now? Mother's Day coming up. Mother's Day is a good time to really get out there. You know, we in Cincinnati, everybody love the Bengals, and your shirt's just nice. I like your logos and stuff. So good luck. Stay encouraged and stay on that, and don't stay past your time on the radio if you're dedicating time to your customers. Make your customers your priority. You have a good weekend.
All right. Thank you, Marquetta. All right. Let me see. If he a good dude, why? Two good people can have differences. Two good people can have differences. He a little childish, but that don't make him not a good dude. Would you ever buy or drive a Cybertruck? No, I wouldn't. It's not plugged in. Why you always put his age up? I think he might be 8. He might be fooling y'all. If he don't want to retire, why do it? I don't see myself ever retire. I'm not saying he gotta retire. I'm saying don't be mad that younger people are trying to get their foot in the door. I don't know if this is. I smell haterade. Okay, you call it what you want to call it. All I'm saying is 100% true. Well, I see you, twin. Keep calling. I'm not. You already talked. You already talked. I don't ever hear Lincoln hating on you like the only thing he said was you should have got the shot. If you don't ever hear Lincoln hating on me, then you ain't listening. That man hate on me more than you could imagine. He hate on me more than you ain't listening. He hate on me all the time. Always have. Always have. So that's just you not listening. Oh, the Vision Pro is too much, but I was thinking about getting the new Oculus. It ain't called Oculus, Meta Quest. I was thinking about that. Lincoln's not a good person, face it. I don't agree with that. I will not be writing a letter on Kelly Prather's behalf. I don't have anything against Kelly, but I'm not writing no letter. Lincoln is not old. He's seasoned. Tomato nonsense. Let me see.
Can I go on that? I want to go on this.
It's not plugged in.
Why can I not go on it?
I think that's it.
Why is it not plugged?
Oh, that's too much on a baby's eyes. Why would you take a baby to look at that? Put on the glasses. Should be fine. Do you know why Lincoln doesn't speak about his sons as he does his daughters? My guess, and it would just be a guess, is because he was in the house the whole time with his daughters. He raised them. And I don't think that was the same thing with his sons. And, you know, it's just that way. Sometimes it just be that way. Who is that? It was Twin calling back. Let me see.
When can I do it?
Even though this is a Bash Lincoln podcast and I see you still a hater, I miss hearing some of your views. You make me want to say stuff to you. This is not a Bash Lincoln podcast. And I'm not necessarily, I am a hater. Like, I hate people who do bad stuff to kids and all that kind of stuff. But other than that, you don't have to be here. I wouldn't have a problem if you wasn't here. So I don't ever recall seeing you before, so you won't be missed. So let's see. Should I tell my Lincoln Wears theory? That's up to you. You make that decision. You make that decision. Hey, Twin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Emanuel,
Yeah.
hope you weren't screening my calls. I know you was, player.
Well, screening not so much, just not taking.
Dang, man. I ain't know I'm getting on like that. Hey, Kev wasn't lying, man. It's 24, boy. Like, everybody coming out the closet, huh?
Well,
It's
no,
time
but
to quit lying.
I told that story before. Like, look,
I know you
don't-
told her, but I wouldn't say it. I was gonna say you went deep, but you know you gotta take it the wrong way. And Brent Bill want to put on memes and stuff. About 2 days later, I look on Facebook. Yeah, I got memes in there. Talk about Twitter saying go deep. I don't be want to do all that, but yeah, man.
Hold on. It's not memes. It's meme.
Man, see, there you go.
You
Try to
called
correct
it a meme. It's not a meme. It's a meme.
me,
I didn't
man,
know
whatever.
what you was
Meme-
talking about when you said memes. I didn't know. So I'm just letting you know. So for future reference, you can say what it right.
Man, I don't care. Emojis, whatever however you said, me, I don't do all of it. Man, whatever. It's on there. But, man, you really, I ain't know I don't get out like that, man. And then Marquette, I know Marquette always, talk or whatever, and I believe what she say for what it's more to it. But, dang, I wonder, he don't mention, I should bring that up, too. You think he'll ban me?
He'll probably just hang up on you and say some
Thanks for
bad
your
stuff.
call.
Say
His
some
first
bad
thing,
stuff
thanks for your
about
call.
me or whatever, yeah. Or,
I ain't scared of nobody. I'm going to say, man.
Move on. I don't want to talk about it, okay? I don't want to talk about it. It'll be one of those type of things.
But he want to know about what's going on in Redding and what's the when we getting a 1.6. So, well, I can't ask you nothing personal. It ain't personal, even though it's old or whatever. But hey, I'm gonna pull it. I ain't scared to know. I'm gonna do it anyway. I know there's little flunkies on here right now. Go back. Well, get ready for Twin and stuff. And like how you cussed somebody out a couple of weeks ago. Dick rad and all that B word you was saying and all that.
Yeah.
You got some people like that, man.
Yeah, no doubt.
That be on your chat, and I can't believe you just go tell them. Just let me know. Email me or text me or something like that. Just let me know you go talk, so I know when I see you in public not to say shit to you. But you might tell her if I be in a club somewhere and I'm talking to a girl or something. You might tell my girl or some shit or whoever I'm with. Oh, Twin ain't shit. He did it. Now just let me know right now if you go tell on me. Shit. Don't
That's
go
how they
behind
get
my
down.
door.
Twin, I'm telling you, that's how they get down.
I know this Cincinnati. I already know from 48 City, but hey, if you go tell on me, man, just tell on me right now. Just let me know. So when you can't be in my face, don't know two-face or whole shit.
But that's why, look, I don't lie on people.
I see now.
And I don't say
I joke with you,
anything
but
about you behind your back that I wouldn't say to your face. I'm telling you, that's just who I am, and that's how I am.
I see now. I see you the real now. I'm like, man, he keep talking. Let me see something. Do something. Like, man, he know what he talking about, huh? Some people ain't gonna be scared to, come out the closet, be scared that they might get, I don't know, man, just scared and everything. You gotta be scared, man. You're a grown person. But I see now you don't give a, you know what? You keep it real.
Hey, the truth is the truth. You know what I'm saying? It's like I told him when he got mad. I said, you shouldn't have done it if you were going to be ashamed about it later. Don't do it if you're going to be ashamed about it. So, hey, it is what it is. And I don't just bring stuff up like somebody asked me, and so I'm going to answer the question. It is what it is.
Especially if you lied on me, too, man. If you go lie on me, please tell the people the real lie. Don't tell them no phony lie, man. If you go put a story together about, just tell them the truth. Don't try to make up something about. You want to know something about somebody, man. But I ain't no get down like that, dang.
People should always
smile in your face and
think about
right there. All right, man. I ain't gonna call back no more, man. I'll be glad, you open your store up. Just let me know, cause I need some good ass. Cause I gotta go to the city and get my shit, but I hate to drive all the way or whatever. But I need some good, Chicago made material.
All right, do me one favor before you go.
What's that, man?
Say meme.
Meme, man. What?
All right.
What you, a speech therapist or something? Special education or what?
It bothered me. You said Mimi, and people wouldn't know what you was talking about. So next time you out and about and you talking to people about some meme that you saw, they not looking at you like you a weirdo because you saying, I saw this Mimi. That, so I just wanted to make sure.
That's what they say all the time. What are you talking about? You see that meme? Well, how do that sound? I say, look at that meme they just put up there about such and such. I ain't saying no memes. What are you talking about? That's your definition.
No, it's not a meme. It's a meme.
It's a meme, man.
It's not.
No, it's a meme.
I'm trying to help.
I'm asking my little wannabe little educated daughter.
Okay.
she know everything. But like what they say when they're emoji, whatever. What's they call a meme? That's what she probably say.
She not
you say meme.
How old is she?
How
old is she?
She 10. She know how to work that little crazy iPhone thing.
At 10, I don't know if she know, but it's...
she know everything, man. The little girl's educated, very smart.
It's not a
she
meme.
Know everything, huh?
It's not a meme.
I'm gonna ask her. I'm like, when I get out the phone about an hour or two, and I take a break. I'm like, what's that? Do they say meme or me?
Me.
She probably go with you, knowing her little smart now. It ain't that, Dad. It's me.
That's right.
Okay. I'm saying, man, you thought, who is that? I'll say, this little short dude. His name Gorgeous. Hey, man. You and your family have a good week. Hey, y'all people on the chat, too, man. Y'all be safe, man.
Same to you.
All right, man.
All right. Well, apparently now I have 15 viewers. Instead of 15 viewers, I now have 14. Because Carla Van Zandt is out. Bitch, bye. Don't nobody care. Don't nobody care. I'm sad. Somebody care. Peace, bitch. All right, y'all. My time is up. I got to get out of here. How people gonna threaten somebody? I'm out. I'm out. Bitch, get out. Your ass to leave a long time ago. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe. It's cold out there. I don't like this cold. It's cold out there. So keep warm. Enjoy yourself. As always, if you are out and about, be the reason that somebody smiles today. Till next time. I'm out, y'all. Peace.